What's up, guys? Zeus here with another video. Quick reminder that if you do like what you're watching, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of me and my content. Now, as you see, I will be playing Vio on Ever Sleeping Town, and this match was a sweat fest, guys. This match was definitely a fucking sweat fest. Like, I'm talking like this was a hardcore tournament vibe match. But before we get into that, I do want to say it has been a while once again since I uploaded a proper video of me just sitting down, looking over gameplay, talking about it with you all. But I just want to say I have been very busy with IRL stuff, you know. I have a job, so I need to manage with that. I can't really prioritize IDV or like stream as much because I am working. And then after that, I have high school prep work for my courses for the start of my senior year, which for some reason my school decided to have the grand idea of making us start on the 2nd of August. So I literally have I have less than 2 weeks of summer vacation left, and even then it's not summer vacation because, you know, I'm working, you know, I'm a working man. But does this mean I'm going to stop doing YouTube? No, this just means that like it's been now, I'm gonna be at a more inconsistent rate with my YouTube, but I still will be able to upload content. In other words, I'm gonna be like Alien, where I'm gonna stream like once every, you know, leap year. So, you know, I'm gonna be able to do that, and then I'll upload a video once every year. I'm joking, but you know, it's just going to be a very stressful year for me, so, you know, I am not going to be able to upload as much. But I hope you all can understand that, and if you can, thank you for bearing with me and dealing with it and just sticking with me throughout all this BS that I'm going through right now, and just all this extra stress and whatnot. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you all. Now, let's get into this match. Now, as you can see, I found the fucking embalmer first, and then after that I switched off to the seer for a bit and got him to use the owl. Now, here I want the embalmer to use his coffin, which he does. Why do I want the embalmer to use his coffin? Because I can teleport right on it since the cipher wasn't popped. And then I can get an easy knock on him without problem. Now, embalmer wastes that pallet, which was kind of questionable because it's like that pallet can definitely be used for late game to save, you know, some teammates. But we don't complain here. Remember, the motto is we don't complain. So now the embalmer is on his second chair, and they are at about 3 ciphers left. Most likely 2, which is going to happen in like the next few seconds, but we don't talk about it. And as you can see, the priestess is right behind the house, and I'm just more concerned about where the merc is coming from. But the priestess does a clean job. Like, watch this. Like, the second I turn around, Tide Turner just kicks in, and it's just like, what the fuck? Where did this priestess come from? And I don't know what the hell is going on. But as you can see, the embalmer goes around. I try to bait that portal, and then I end up just using the portal to cut him off anyway. But I missed this note right here, which is very sad. But Seer also has no owl to use for a rebound kite. But as you can see, the priestess is going to do an amazing job at setting up a support portal for this embalmer, which he's able to just go right through to extend the kite by decades. Now, I don't destroy the portal just for the sake of me not wanting to go through it. Like, I don't want to deal with the stun at all. And I do end up knocking the embalmer because he overestimated how close he was to the pallet and underestimated how far I was from the pallet. So he kind of threw himself into like Death's arms, you know. He kind of like walked into the mouth of the shark. And now this is where shit gets tough. As we see, survivors, 3 of them, material left, and then 1 cipher remaining with 1 at 50. This is already a very stressful situation for me. Now, this is where we start diving into do's and don'ts. So, we have a cipher at 50. We have 1 injured survivor now since I hit that beautiful line on the merc. And the survivors are most likely starting a new cipher. I see the seer, but I choose to willingly leave because of the fact that I know that they're working on a new cipher. And lo and behold, I find them working on a cipher that they also just got at 50, close enough to it, and then after that, I just TP straight over to them. So, the Merc uses his second to last elbow pad, and I just go for this node that I land, which I was just like, yes, 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 yes. Now, I have two options here. I can either slug the Merc, or I can pick up the Merc and chair him. Now, I chose to pick up and chair the Merc, and the reason being is because I know that Seer is working on that cipher the second I left. There is no way in hell that Seer was just running around the map aimlessly. The only thing he could have been doing was decoding the cipher. So I'd rather have a chance at scuffing and forcing the pop on chair than me go for a hit on Priestess, and then after that they just pop the cipher and I get a tie. I'm going for what I can do to force a win here. The game ain't over till it's over. And on cue, you're going to see in 2, 1, 0, and boom. Instant 2-frame terror shock. They pop the cipher, and then Merc after that gets farmed off the chair. And we all know Merc with that beautiful shell shock that he's going to be on the floor eating shit for a while. So now all of a sudden, the game is looking like, oh, I can actually pull this off. But this is a constant tug-of-war back and forth with the fucking survivors. Like, I'm talking like, these 4 survivors without comms, they played well for the situation that they were in. So now, the Priestess unfortunately does kite to the Seer, which means I just have a 3-second down right after I knock the Priestess. And you're gonna see me just do this quick, easy down, you know, just like chop chop, getting the job done like it was a, like it's a chore. It was my day job. Like, I do this like every single day. I get my nice down on the Seer, and then after that I go instantly back for Little Miss Green Roach over there, because, you know, that nice fucking healing speed that she has is definitely balanced. Net ease. Anyways, the Merc instantly picks himself back up and now has a dilemma where he just has to wait and bait and pray to God that I don't hit him. Which, in all honesty though, now that I'm looking at this shit, like, I'm just now realizing this. You guys are gonna see me be like a fucking idiot in a bit. Right, you guys are gonna see me like be a fucking dumbass in a minute, but I have the Seer just there, like, you know, chilling in case I want to use him for a free hit. No, Merc is out here just, you know, he's out here chilling, and Seer is at full heal. Now, do you see what I'm doing wrong here? Do you see what I'm doing wrong here? I let the Merc get a free fucking rescue while I still had 20 seconds of detention left. I dragged out this match for another fucking like 3.5 minutes because my dumb ass forgot I had fucking detention. I'm out here thinking I have no detention, so I'm trying to go for like double hits with my notes and shit, when in reality I could have just went up to him and knocked him, and that would have been the game. Or, you know, after I hit him, Seer would have rescued Priestess, and I would have to deal with that for a little bit. But if I just insta-knock the Seer, and then after that I chase after the Priestess, it's a done deal. I would have saved myself like 3.5 minutes. No. Zeus, the fucking big brain, decides to go for the fucking sack with the note and shit. But regardless, the Priestess does global portal right here after picking herself up. She did a great job at getting away from me so she could do that, but I did have the reads. Now, why was I wasting time with the Seer though? Because I wanted that exact thing to happen. The whole reason of me chasing the Seer was because I know, like any Priestess would that still has a global portal, when somebody's down on that gate, you're gonna global them so that way then you can instantly pick them up and either run to the other gate, or if the gate is close enough, open up that gate and get that motherfucking tie. So I fake chase the Seer, get him to waste the owl that he farms on me, so that way then I can just go right to the global portal the second I see it. But also, the Priestess canceled the global portal because the survivors are doing a great job at pinging. The Seer, the literal second I left him, Hunter changed target beware, giving the Priestess the notification of, oh shit, I can't go through that global or I'm going to be fucked. Now, at this point, the Priestess is playing ultimate support, where she's just going around the map, constantly fucking healing everybody, which, to be honest, is kind of fucking annoying. So I see her, I see the tracks, and then I see the fucking vomit portal, and I'm like, well, this is fun. Now I see the priestess, and instead of chasing after her, I go instantly back to the gate because I realize if anybody's heading to that gate, it's the motherfucking seer. And if the seer gets that gate open, oh, sorry, roughly yawn, very tired. If that seer gets the gate open and heals up the merc, the game's over. I get my tie, and we don't want ties here. We want wins. We want 4Ks. I end up getting my knock on the seer, and now seer and merc are both eating shit on the floor with no self-heal. I catch onto the priestess's tracks, and I'm just like, okay, this is gonna be a fun time. I'll get to chase a fucking cockroach for a bit. And then after that, I see her, and then she just, does roach things. Just portal through buildings because that's balanced. And eventually I catch up to her. I try to be fancy. I cut off her path with that note. And then after that, I try to use infinite movement. She dodges it gracefully, but, still dies because she ran right into my beautiful, loving arms. And then after that, I expect them to surrender here, so I'm just going across. I'm just like, okay, but I'm just going to run back. I'm going to get some points. I'm going to just destroy a fucking random pallet because why not? Because I'm expecting them to surrender. But they don't. So what ends up happening, I got to chair the priestess because she's dead on chair, which you're going to see in 3, 2, 1, 0, and then after that it's go time because yeah. So I chair priestess, then after that merc is gonna get Percy'd because as you see he's literally about to get slugged out, and then I end up chairing the seer, and I do get the 4K for this match. Also, I don't know why they're thank you spamming, but okay but yeah, with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed the video. This was definitely a long video, but it was still nice to make and talk to you all once again. With that being said, that's going to be the end of it. I'm Zeus, and I'm out. Peace out, everyone. Love you all. Also, don't forget to join the Discord server.